At a round-table discussion to explore boundaries of freedom of speech, the professional, ethical and legal dimensions, the former executive director of the Media Foundation for West Africa, Professor Kwame Kakari, says media houses that have political affiliations should declare their stance to distinguish between political stations and professional media houses. According to him, some media houses have resorted to propaganda, abusing press freedom. He indicated that the political affiliation of some media have influenced news content, demystifying journalistic professionalism in Ghana.
How do we cure the problems of unprofessionalism? Because this is one of the things that have brought us here. How do we promote greater professionalism in the media? As I said, if media organizations are to be honest with themselves and with the public, they must define the character of their media organization, that I am for party A or party B. I am for religious organization A or religious organization B. Then we know they are sectarian, they are partisan, and we will not demand those kinds of professional standards from them, because what they are doing is propaganda, whether it's religious or political. It's propaganda to win souls for a particular cause. But if we want to promote professionalism, I think first and foremost, it is the owners, the businesses, the people who invest in media organizations that we must first demand that they provide in their media houses, in their newsrooms, rules of conduct, rules of engagement. I'm employing you to do news or to do programs or this for my station. These are the rules, A, B, C, D, so that you will perform as a professional. The second group we must also be concerned with is the association of the owners. Giba, for instance, Prempag, for instance, for them to also define the professional code of conduct for the industry.
Speaking on the recent arrest of journalist, Professor Kakari indicated that law enforcers are acting in the right direction.
From where I'm observing the media, there has been too much recklessness, too much abuse of press freedom, too much unprofessionalism, and a lot of ordinary citizens, not even public officials or presidents, are insulted, abused, and then the journalists go scot-free. There's been quite a lot of, I think, abuse of the freedom on the airwaves particularly, and also in print and on social media and so on. So to some extent, if somebody is using the law that exists to say, hey, watch it, I think we must find out whether or not, one, what the enforcers are trying to cure is legitimate.
But in an interview with Citi News, the president of the Ghana Journalists Association, Roland Afelmoni, appealed to law enforcement agencies to be considerate in the manner in which they arrest journalists to avoid any uprising.
Totally against, and we continue to speak stridently against the animalistic disregard for the dignity and rights of journalists who offend the law or are perceived to have offended the law. Because the Constitution, which is the supreme law of the land, states emphatically that the dignity of all Ghanaians are inviolable. So when we see the dignity of journalists being so trampled upon in some of the instances which are so numerous to relate, our hearts bleed. So as we speak, our hearts are bleeding profusely from the manner the Class FM journalist was arrested, from the invasion of Citi FM premises to arrest Caleb and his colleague, from other instances,